Good evening, mabuhay. Happy Thursday and welcome to our Facebook Live discussion for the week. Just gonna wait for some of you guys to tune in. Just want to greet everyone, but again, so tonight we're gonna talk about the importance of fiber in our diet. So, you know, I'm sure you guys hear it a lot. Oh, we need fiber, but what does it really do, right? Mostly we hear that old people need it, but why does everyone actually need it? So we're gonna talk a little bit about like what it actually does in our body. I'm not gonna go too scientific on it because that's gonna be like a very long topic. So we're just gonna go a little bit about its benefits and how much we need and where can we get it from. Okay, hi Erica, thanks for tuning in. Okay, so what is fiber anyway? So fiber, it's actually not a food nor a substance. So it's actually indigestible complex of carbohydrates found only in plant foods. So your gut actually helps facilitate the absorption of nutrients in your body. So taking care of your gut or having the connection of having fiber and your gut is really important in your daily lives. So sorry, I have my notes here. So there are two kinds of fiber. There's soluble and insoluble. Okay, so first one, let's talk about soluble fiber. So soluble fiber actually absorbs toxins in your intestines and neutralizes it. So examples of that or great sources of that are apples, oranges, peaches, and grapes. Insoluble fiber, they actually help maintain blood pressure. They promote beneficial bacteria or probiotics, which we're actually going to talk about next week. That's a whole nother topic. And imagine like you're scrubbing your toilet and you know you use that brush to clean the toilet, so and it's cleaning out the residue of the stool in the toilet. So that's what insoluble fiber does to your large intestine. So it helps in overall digestion, in eliminating and regulating your bowels every day. And sources of that would be, you know, fruits and veggies, wheat bran, peas, and my all-time favorite, elote or corn. So most people don't think that corn has benefits or nutrients, but there you go. It actually has. It's actually high in insoluble fiber. So those are the two kinds. Just to dig a little bit about the benefits. So what it actually does is it increases the bulk of waste in your stool and helping it pass through your body. So I'm sure you guys are used to, we're gonna talk about poop tonight, okay? So, you know, if you're pooping every day, you're actually supposed to be pooping at least once a day. So if you're thinking that, oh, I pooped today, I think I'm good, I got my bowel movement, you actually have to see how your poop looks like. So now there's a chart out there, I'm actually going to post it, of the different kinds of poop. And depending on how it looks like, if it's like watery, if it's oily, if it's like nuggets, if it's long, if it's soft, if it's hard, if you're constipated, that means it depends on what you ate that day. But you're supposed to at least have one bowel movement each day. So the fiber actually collects most of the digested food in your system and helps it pass through, so there's not a lot of leftover in your gut, therefore the big belly and the constipation, right? Okay, so it also monitors the glucose in your blood for those who have high blood pressure. It prevents the reabsorption of the toxins in your gut. And here's how it affects weight management. So with high fiber foods, it's actually little to almost no calories, so it's really beneficial with managing your weight, because you could eat much of it and it's not really high in calories. Some of you guys are worried about that, so that's really great in maintaining your weight. So that's how it affects your body. And because of its detoxification and cleansing properties in your gut, it's affecting your immune system. Now, 80% of your gut, or 80% of your immune system actually depends on how healthy your gut is. So to keep it simple, if you have all this crap and toxins in your gut, then you'll see a pattern of, you'll notice how, sickly you get, each year, or, how well you recover when you get sick. So think about that. 80% of your immune system depends on how healthy your gut is. So with the high fiber foods, you're helping detoxify it and cleansing your gut. Therefore, there's more good bacteria living in it. Okay, so high fiber foods also help with the signaling between your gut, liver, and kidneys. So I'm not gonna go too much deeper into that because it's a whole nother topic, but just keep in mind that this is all affecting the cells in your body, right? So not just from the moment you eat it, and as you're passing it down through your stomach and through your intestines, they're all messaging each other, and what you eat, again, affect, and how you digest it affects the other organs in your body. Okay, so how much do we need each day? How much fiber intake? So the recommended daily allowance is actually 20 to 35 grams a day. Now, according to Dr. Myron Wentz, who's actually a microbiologist and a world-renowned scientist from the Sonovive Health Institute, that's actually, hi David, thanks for tuning in. That's actually low. If you want to achieve optimal health, then you would have to go more than 20 to 35 grams a day, as much as you can. Now, the average American actually does only 11 grams a day of fiber. Because again, if you think about it, where do we get fiber again? From plant foods, right? So imagine how much fruits and veggies we're actually eating every day. So we have to think about that. So if we want to go over 20 to 35 grams of fiber a day, we have to keep in mind of what and how much we're eating. Okay, so what are the different sources of fiber? As we all know, plant foods, and if you are not eating as much fruits and veggies each day, you could also have a fiber supplement. So there are different supplements out there that you can take. However, you have to consider of what kind of fiber supplement you're taking, because that's really important, because who knows how these supplements are made, right, or what's in it. So according to the American Dietetic Association, there are other different sources you can get aside from just fruits and veggies. So according to Dr. Myron Wentz, again, world-renowned scientist, if you are gonna supplement your diet with fiber, aside from the fruits and veggies that you're eating each day, you actually have to check if that fiber supplement has both soluble and insoluble fiber. Excuse me, that's really important. And the ideal ratio that you have to check is 1 unit of insoluble fiber and 2 units of soluble fiber. Okay, so I actually take the shakes that I actually take both have both the soluble and insoluble fiber. So aside from the green smoothies that I have each day, and I also have it for lunch, and since avocado is one of the sources of fiber, and I love avocado, so aside from those, I get my additional fiber from the shake that I have, because it has both soluble and insoluble fiber. So that's the only difference that I found out with the other shakes or fiber supplements out there. So this is why I take the ones that I have on my website, the one from USANA Health Sciences. Okay, so another thing that I want to talk about is prebiotics. So these prebiotics, this is the other benefit for fiber, right? So these prebiotics, they actually help feed the good bacteria, which is the probiotics in your body. So to keep it short, the probiotics or the good bacteria actually help your immune system basically it's the ones that's helping in keeping you healthy. And without the prebiotics, then it's hard for the probiotics to function or even make it alive, when it gets to your gut and starts working. Because we'll talk about this more next week, but prebiotics, they actually, it's like billions and billions of units, and some of them die. A lot of them die before they can even get to your gut, and you're gonna excuse me, you're gonna need a huge army to help protect your to help protect your gut. So the prebiotics actually help feed the probiotics so they can do their job. So that's what the fiber does. So unfortunately, when we eat meat that's high in antibiotics, when we drink alcohol, when we have processed food, like if we have Jack in the Box and all of that, if we're stressed, not just work stress, but if people are stressing us out, I think that's really one of the main reasons. It's work and people that's stressing us out, right? So those affect us. Those affect our gut health even, not just emotionally, not just mentally. So these free radicals, that's what they're called. They upset our normal flora in the gut. So these prebiotics are going to help us maintain the gut health. Okay, therefore keeping us healthy. So here are some tips. We're almost at the end of our talk here. Here are our tips. Hi Graciela, sorry, I just saw your message. Okay, here are some tips on how to take fiber, okay? So it's not just something that you just start stuffing your face with it. So first you have to determine what your daily intake is each day. So there is actually, so you may want to write it down, get a logbook, write down what you're eating. And there are table of charts that you can find online from the American Dietetic Association, Hopkins Technology, and the American Council of Science and Health, where they have a list of fiber content of foods. So make a list of what you're taking each day, and then find out what the equivalent is or what the fiber content is, and then that's when you're gonna know how much you need to add to reach over 35 grams a day, okay? Also, if you haven't been taking a lot of fiber prior to today, if you're gonna start tomorrow, you have to do it gradually, because otherwise it's gonna upset, it's gonna give you abdominal discomfort. So just start slow, and then eventually slowly increase it each day. Okay, and here's one very important factor: drink lots of water. Okay, drinking lots of water. I know it's hard to do it. Like, this was my problem before. I didn't drink a lot of water. Therefore, I had migraines all the time. I was constipated. This is real talk right here. I would go for over 5 days without pooping, and I eat a lot. Like if you if you actually see how I eat, that I eat a lot. So imagine not going for 5 days. That's very, very bad. So drinking lots of water helps move the food through the system, and helps move the fiber through your system. Okay, and one last tip: if you are taking any medication or supplements, take them an hour or two before taking your fiber supplement, because you don't want the fiber to sweep out the effects of the medication and the supplements. So yeah, that's yes, it's very scary. So David, you know how much I eat, so I don't know. I tried sitting, they told me to sit at the toilet, and I just wouldn't go. So but now, I'm drinking lots of water. It's a habit that I developed, and it's part of my lifestyle. So migraines, I rarely have it now. I go to the bathroom every day, once, twice a day. So that's really good. I'm so happy. Okay, so that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to type it up here, or if you want, you can also message me. But if you want an efficient function of your gastrointestinal system, and if you want to improve your immune system all throughout the year, please take some fiber. You're welcome, Marilyn. I'll message you later. I didn't get to reply. But yeah, if you want, I am going to post the link, or actually the fiber that I take, on my website, and I'll pin it up here so you guys can take a look at it if you guys want to try it. But it's worked the best for me because it has both insoluble and soluble fiber. Okay, you're welcome, you guys. Tomorrow is food prep Friday, so you guys get to see my cooking skills, which are non-existent, but you know what, that's why we're all here. You're here to help me. You're here to help me improve my cooking skills. So next week we'll be talking about probiotics, so it's in relation to what we talked about tonight. Okay, have a good night, everyone, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Message me. But if you want an efficient function of your gastrointestinal system, and if you want to improve your immune system all throughout the year, please take some fiber. You're welcome, Marilyn. I'll message you later. I didn't get to reply. But yeah, if you want, I am going to post the link, or actually the fiber that I take, on my website, and I'll pin it up here so you guys can take a look at it if you guys want to try it. But it's worked the best for me because it has both insoluble and soluble fiber. Okay, you're welcome, you guys. Tomorrow is food prep Friday, so you guys get to see my cooking skills, which are non-existent, but you know what, that's why we're all here. You're here to help me. You're here to help me improve my cooking skills. So next week we'll be talking about probiotics, so it's in relation to what we talked about tonight. Okay, have a good night, everyone, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.